The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take more than a good wardrobe to get this win tonight on the road. And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Wednesday, and we've got time for a quick pregame report.
Good evening to you, Kevin.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There's a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler out there with Adebayo, and it's Oladipo in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Weissman. Back to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the pass to Weissman. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good on the 3. And here are the Heat now. And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adebayo. Green with the block. That is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
On defense, Golden State. The offensive rebound. And Curry has it in the corner. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Wiseman finds Thompson. To the middle. This one for 3. Curry on the wing. Green in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Butler dishes to Oladipo. Passes it to Lowry. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
Golden State.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Hero. And they call him a little screen here.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first 2 minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Here's Curry, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Pass to Thompson. On deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
An efficient scorer like Thompson is a great go-to option. All he needs is the ball.
And Smitty, he's not that flashy about it, but Curry remains one of the elite ball handlers of all time.
Stephen Curry is efficient on how he uses his dribble. Great composure when pressured in traffic, and sometimes he will show off those skills.
Fires from deep. Green kicks to Wiseman. Over Butler. The shot's good from Wiseman.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Thompson passes to Curry. Dishes it to Green. From past the arc. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green.
Silky shot by Steph Curry. I envy his three-point abilities.
Curry. It's stolen by Curry. For the three. Another three for Golden State.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Here's Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And you talk about how important a situation can be for a rookie. Wiseman came into an ideal Warrior.
He did, Kevin. You talk about a kid getting coached up advice from multiple Hall of Famers. James Wiseman was also willing to listen, and he made the most of it. That shows how much a team's culture matters.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces you know for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. They trail by one. And Howard down the jam.
Tyler Hero hammering it down, playing with a lot of confidence.
And here's Poole for three. The pass to Kuminga. Knocked loose. Butler with the steal. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Team's fourth.
Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. From the arc. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
DiVincenzo finds Poole. Inside to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Warriors foul. Jordan.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
DiVincenzo. Here's Looney. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Warriors trail by 4. DiVincenzo with it. It's hauled in by Hero. Here's Miami now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run goal.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kuminga with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Kuminga the pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Poole no good. That's a 2 from Butler. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Victor Oladipo getting it done for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear.
I'm so fortunate to be able to.
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but That was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Moody. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Looney in at the center position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 6.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Timeout called the Warriors. Put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen. And, boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
He's on a team with great mid-range shooters. It's starting to rub off on Draymond Green.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Wiseman kicks to Thompson. For 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low, mid-Saban. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Outside Curry. Passes to Thompson. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. On three-pointer, Wiggins. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Here's Curry with the 3. They grab their own miss. And Green is right there.
The nasty of Draymond. Few guys in the league play the glass better.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulations.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
And it's Wiggins missing. It's stolen by Wiseman. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Golden State. The layup missed. Miami leading by 4. And James Wiseman picks up the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second.
Wayne Dedmon's checked in for Martin. And so Miami again turning it over. And Miami making a change here. Heroes check in.
Heats up.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Curry outside. Green kicks to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
Drains the 3-pointer. Lowry's got 5 now.
matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Drops in the tray.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Dedmon throws it down.
The long reach of Dedmon makes him a good target on the alley-oop.
Warriors trail by 3. Higgins outside. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. Banked in off the glass. Wiseman's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Hero. .112 left to play here in the half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Tyler Hero's defense is not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, Gia.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. For Miami, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Moody's checked in for ABC.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And here is DiVincenzo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The three from Poole. Offensive rebound. The pass to Moody. Now here's Poole. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Shoots from 12. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 5.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The three from Poole. Miami grabs the miss. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. It's Oladipo on the wing. Goes back up. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball. Follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
The differential.
And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Clock is at 3. It's 3 outside. The shot comes out. And the Heat going the other way now. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat.
First team foul. Heat's up.
And stolen by Wiggins. To the paint. Iceman, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. It's his 3rd foul of the game. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it'd be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's Adebayo. And Wiseman sends it back. Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Offensive rebound. Wiseman finds Green. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assists. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Curry can't get it to go.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And yes, it's good. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Virtually impossible to play on the screen and rolls. So many options. He scored, he can drive it, but he also can pass it.
Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Pass to Hero. 5 on the clock. No good that time. Great tee that time from Green. Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to Hero. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Some nice passing by Golden State. It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
He is abusing the defenders. Reason why he's coming off the pick and rolls once, twice, making the defense work, and then a result, bucket.
Now Hero. He's guarded closest. Stolen by Thompson. For the lead. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiseman. Curry's got 12.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. It makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Martin's checked in. Adebayo passes to Martin. And he makes good on the layup. Martin's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry dishes to Green. Break D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And finished off by Oladipo.
Always an explosive leaper. Oladipo's teammates can count on him to finish those alley-oops.
Thompson inside the line. Kept alive. Back to Curry. Here's Poole. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Curry finds Poole. And here's Thompson. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, Butler. It's rebounded by Poole. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Martin. The Warriors pull it in.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. A 2-point game. 3-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poole gets to Green. Thompson for the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Woo, what range from Klay Thompson. It's insane. Combine that with his confidence, it's a lethal concoction.
That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors ahead as they end the 3rd quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Jordan Poole is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Brilliant drive by Klay. He sees an opening and makes the most of it.
Miami trailing. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
And Hero drops them both. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And they pick up 2.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Thompson passes to Green. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Good saving. Nice touch on the bench shot. And the Heat lead by 2. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the Warriors with some changes. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And it's Stephen Curry in for Jordan Poole. And Miami with a change here, too. Lowry's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Okay, David, thanks.
Andrew Wiggins solid when he goes at the rim. He can slice through a defense, adjust to get that shot off from any angle.
And for Wiggins, you want him to attack more often.
Greg, when Andrew Wiggins is settling, the defense is winning. He knows how to draw fouls, and when you have an aggressive Andrew Wiggins, it's a good one.
Hero from long range scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
We talk about Hero's ability to score in spurts, but he's been on one all night.
Curry wide open, and the Warriors miss again.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Now, Hero, guarded by Curry. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rick Saban. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead. Thompson passes to Curry. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Rick Saban, great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 7.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Thompson passes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Off the run, buries the long-range jumper.
When you need a big basket, call on Stephen Curry. This guy is not afraid of taking those shots.
To the inside, here's Hero, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Jimmy Butler, who's jumped in for the Heat.
Remaining in the game.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
So it's Miami now. He dishes it to Oladipo. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Now the pass to Thompson. And the 3 off target. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career. Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
When you're thinking about the next play, rather than being in the moment, these kinds of mistakes happen.
Curry with the steal. From deep 3-point range, and they get it back. Higgins outside. Lowry against Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. This free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates.
Curry outside. Miami grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
It's the first that'll push the lead to double digits.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Lowry nails both of them. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the basket by Curry.
An explosion of points tonight for Steph. He's been having fun and smiling. Not the case for the defense.
46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Butler kicks to Hero. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 5. Lowry for 3. They get it again. Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 11.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't beat me. Roll